excellent job. I congratulate SRH and also the Reproductive Health Network Kenya for coming up with this thing so that we can know more about our youth and how we can handle this.
First of all, I like to say that we have the largest number of young people as it stands today in Kenya. And that one is actually putting us in the map. And just by going through the essays that these young people have written, it has shown that young people are creative when given an opportunity. They are ready to actually expand and also give ideas on what they think. And they can also be co-creators of solutions that matters to them. Just by looking at whatever they've written on the essays, it shows that young people are committed towards ensuring that solutions towards getting reproductive health solutions for them are on their fingertips, and they are not just there to be consumers, but they're also ready to co-create with the government and also other stakeholders to come up with solutions.
Now, essay writing is an art that anybody can master. Remember, you have to really prepare well, gather the information that is required, interact well with the question, take your time and make sure you internalize, so that whatever you write is not out of question, because it matters a lot how you put it down. And then you must be organized, get your points down, then organize to argue out each point very clearly, beginning with an introduction, because you must introduce to show that you've understood what you're writing about. And then have as many points as possible, and each one of them clearly mentioned, explained and illustrated where possible. If you have any statistics to support your point or any examples that can go with what you are arguing out, bring them out clearly. And then of course there must be a conclusion to show that you're coming to the end of your essay. So remember to also follow the guidelines. If you're required to go a certain length, make sure you don't go beyond that. Proofread your work to ensure that you have what is required, and that any spellings, grammar, sentence issues are well checked and corrected, so that by the time you submit your work, it is quality, and whoever looks at it can make sure or can award you the right mark that you deserve.
Nilifikiria ni Kenya peke yake, lakini nikaona essays pia zimeandikwa kwa Kiswahili ambazo zimetoka Tanzania, ambako zilikuwa zina Kiswahili sanifu. Kiswahili ni kizuri, lakini anachanganya na Kiingereza.
Most of the issues that were the young people, the adolescent and the young people were able to identify, and which cuts across is one, teenage pregnancy is a menace and an issue within East Africa. Our youth were able to actually come up with statistics in all the countries where they are coming from, and you could tell from the statistics, according to the demographic surveys that have been done in their respective countries, that one, teenage pregnancy is a menace and a problem within the countries. Secondly is the issues of HIV and AIDS. HIV is a pandemic, it's a national disaster, and I know it's a global public health concern. So the youths were able to come out and actually give us really good and shocking statistics, especially the rate of infection among the young people between the age of 10 and 24 years. And then finally, the issues of gender-based violence. The adolescent and the young people were able to actually articulate the issues, and major source of the GBV they are able to articulate and actually see is from the caregiver, the guardians and the parents, or the surroundings where the adolescents have been brought up. What I can say in conclusion is that at the national levels we have policies, we have guidelines, and we have strategic documents that guide us to do our work and safeguard the rights and safety of our adolescent. At the moment we have our guideline, we have the adolescent handbook, which actually addresses all the issues that the adolescents were able to come up and put it in writing during the essay writing. So the government has a role and responsibility to make sure that our adolescents are well informed, they are well supported, when it comes to services, we have so many referral points of services. For instance, in the Department of Health, we have to make sure that all our facilities, they have youth-friendly corners or centers that our youth can actually come in at any given time and being attended to, so that at the end of the day, we bridge the gap when it comes to unmet needs of adolescents.
In the recommendation, I had recommended about some of the things the essays were talking about policies. Policies are there pertaining the youth and adolescents, but the main thing here is we need to make sure the implementation is done correctly. So we're going to strengthen on that, and also we had said from whatever we have learned, because there were so many things, so many stories talking about the challenges. So we have recommended that we consider the analysis of whatever has been written, so that we get the main challenges facing our youth and the adolescents, so that we can come up with the solutions to address this in a timely manner.
So am I supposed to look at it?
Yeah, you just look at it.
So Austin, how are you?
I'm fine.
You well?